Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FISSURE Playground 2. Title on HP. Doesn't it actually go up? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, it does go up, but it doesn't go up by that much, right? As I say that, down bottom, Panto gets found by Schofield and Yuma. King Jungles was also there, making this a bit of a tri-lane here. Trying to keep... So, you know, we get those denies in, but Lal's going to be finding some XP anyway. He's actually almost even in the denies. As up top, the Y, probably dead here. Panto hits him with a Liquid Frost, the Breathe Fire. Snowball from Schofield a bit too late and a bit too far. I mean, he's got the drums finished up and is starting to work towards that Helm of the Dominator, so there's going to be a lot of pressure coming in from the Enigma after a while, as Power Rune spawning soon. Whispers here, and so is Schofield. Rue's also going to rotate in on the bounty, and that's an Arcane Rune here for Lal, who's still level 5, by the way. Snowballs out along with the Eidolons. A lot of damage going over to Lal, and Lal's going to fall. There's the Black Hole being committed only for a Bounty Hunter, but it's going to get them 2 kills here on the side of Heroic, so it's well worth it. As Spirit, they contest the Rune, but they lose 2. In a way, it's kind of good, because now the wave's going to shove into him, he's going to be able to farm. But it does open up Whisper to do things elsewhere on the map. And speaking of which, Schofield has already smoked him, and he's taking him down bottom, and they want to try and find Collapse here on the Primal Beast. Do they have any TPs coming in? No. Onslaught, he gets a good amount of distance away, tries to pop the Pulverize, but the Malefice was still ticking. Yuma finds the kill, and continues to snowball on the Swen. Kills. And Collapse not at all deterred by what's been going on, despite the 2 that Death Sea is just stacking up these creeps, going to take them out with the Trample. As up top, the Y looking for an Arena is going to find Panto. Spearbacks there as well. And they will find the Jakiro here with the help of the Eidolons, but that's about it. That's Arena down for 100 seconds. And it's not the Black Hole itself, but rather the threat of the Black Hole that can sometimes be of even greater impact. Well, Whisper might be forced upon the Black Hole. It turns around. Yotaro, quad sidestep, actually dodges out, and Lal's probably going to drop here. Indeed he is. Whisper's at least going to find one before he falls. As Heroic and Spirit exchange mid laners. Although Lal still has a Sonic Wave. Not very good for his game, though. As they want to try and fight into the side of Spirit down bottom. King Jungles, though, he's going to be the one Team Spirit settled for. Trample to quickly finish him off. Yuma. Oh, the Sister Shroud completely robbing him of the Jakiro kill. As Yuma gets pulverized. Collapse. Going to try and run away, but he probably will lose his life. Rue is around on the Bounty Hunter. There's the Arena. They're just going to commit it, accept the Primal Beast kill. Yuma is the one who collects the head, so kill going his way. Controlling him during that BKB. To hold on to that thought though, because Rue is in a very weird position here. He's going to be spotted there. Schofield's there with the punch. They might be able to find the Bounty Hunter. He's dropping very low. They should be able to get the kill. The Vi doesn't commit the spear, just gets him with the God's Rebuke. And that's a freebie. Whisper, Blink Dagger done for him on the Enigma. And now, Collapse, he's actually going to go straight in on top of Whisper, but there's the Black Hole coming through. Ice Spider quickly cancel it out. There's the BKB from Yotaro, keeping him alive. Snowball actually pulling them back in, and what a beautiful Sonic Wave by Lal actually pulls them into Team Spirit. Schofield, in the meantime, surviving for now, but Yuma comes in on the Swen. Yotaro couldn't pop his Battle Trance. He's dead for 40 seconds. And Collapse and the rest of Team Spirit going to be on the run here as Yuma looks to clean up this fight. Rue comes back in, but his carry is dead, and his Queen of Pain doesn't really feel like she is in good fighting shape for this one. Not when Yuma shows up, so that's going to be it for Team Spirit. And Spirit, they see the Eidolons here, thanks to Rue's extra night vision. Okay, Collapse, he's going to go straight in with the Pulverize. There's the screen, the track, amplifying all that damage and providing them with extra gold. Team Spirit find a quick pick. Maybe even 27-minute pipe if things don't really go that well. He needs to be farming super quick as... Oh no! The Sven up top just dies. Yotaro is able to find him with the Battle Trance. Rue is there as well with the track, and that's a huge kill going the way of Team Spirit. Blink Dagger done for the task, but they see this Blink thanks to the Observer Ward, so they know it's not going to be a surprise for them. Whisper, he's going to start with the Malefice out onto the Jakiro. Panto might be in some trouble. Rock Throw coming in completely off the mark, but the Wine's just able to walk up, spear him into the trees. They're going to be able to find the kill. Rock Throw off the mark, doesn't give them any information. Heroic trying to go for the big wraparound here. Rue is there though to break the smoke. Schofield, he doesn't. He's a bit too late to the party. The dust does not come through in time, so Rue has completely spoiled the gank here for Heroic. Yuma is still smoked up though. He's in a spot collapse and go straight for him. There's a Sonic Wave coming out, buying some time. Macrofire laid down as well, but they will find the Primal Beast right away. BKB popped by Yuma. Black Hole's at the ready. Yatoro looking to force out his BKB. Yatoro will just disengage. Whisper's gonna be found though, so no Blink Dagger from him, but Lal's linked in himself to try and find Whisper. Instead, he's gonna fall, and now Panther looking to just Ice Path and TP out while Yatoro has been left all alone. Oh no, where is his team? Where are his allies to help him out? Well, he doesn't need any. He's actually just gonna walk away, so he's fine. Down bottom collapse. Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, he's gonna be found. BKB is there though. No TP out ready for him. As the uproar, Slow comes in. Juking, jiving, but the spear is gonna find him. Collapses. Dead. Rebuke doesn't push him down. The Ice Shot's actually buying him some time. Onslaught out, but there's the Yule Scepter coming in from who? From Devi. That's the man you want to thank. Allows you to secure the kill. Takes a bit of a while, but they do get done now for Yatoro. And Yuma, oh no, he's gonna walk into this one. He doesn't suspect a thing. As the bash did come in from Yatoro, but the root is not there. And in fact, Yuma's gonna turn around with the BKB, chop down the Bounty Hunter. The Queen of Pain gonna be next Spirit. What on earth are they doing? Ice Spot though, buying a lot of time. Actually connects onto 3. Yatoro hold up in the air by the Yule. As he's still looking for some type of opening. Spear completely off the mark by the Vi. Yuma thought he was going to be hunted there for a moment, but Heroic are going to be doing. Although, Tormentor's back up if they want to do it, but no, Heroic, they're actually going to TP straight to the mid lane. They want to try and find Yatoro here on the troll, who is in the vicinity. Yuma actually goes in, gets a bit confused by the targets. He's just going to settle for the Bounty Hunter. And he got strength, and Ace is still taking out. Few seconds remaining still. Yatoro, the Y has the spear. BKB is going to be popped though. Yatoro's actually going to turn around with the Abyssal Blade. The Y in so much trouble. Sonic Wave laid down, and the Bulwark actually protecting him for the time being. They're going to go in on top of Yatoro. Whisper, his blink has been cancelled for now. He's trying to walk in and Black Hole, and he will succeed. Is the troll going to die though? Where's the damage? Yuma is dropping very, very low, and he is going to fall. Lets the Aegis down. Whisper is dead after the Black Hole. And it's just going to be clean up city here, unless Yuma, he gets a 2-man Stormhammer and deletes Yatoro from the game. Battle Trance, it was not available for him, so they are able to find him. And now Yuma trying to stand his ground and fight, but he doesn't have God Strength coming back up. Not anytime soon. 20 seconds remaining. He, oh my god, nearly takes down Rue, but he will eventually fall. KJ going to be next as well, and these are all track kills going the way of Team Spirit. Lal had a very horrible time, and so did Collapse, but those track kills are starting to add up now. 9k net worth lead for Spirit off of the back of that fight. And from this point on, just needs to improve his positioning and his maneuverability in these fights, so the Blink Dagger is his item of choice. Oh, Lal spots out Schofield on the Tusk. And that Ice Spot's going to ensure that Tusk is not going anywhere. You'll set it to buy some time, but what's it good for? Absolutely nothing. Gem hits the deck. And Lal's going to pick that up. And Heroic have to be very careful here. Rue, he's going to go on a fact-finding mission. And some facts they will find. They're going to find Schofield. While a Walrus is not all that tanky, and my god, doesn't even need the Sonic Wave on Lal, just deletes him with the Screams. And the daggers. Collapse. He's gonna go in. Observer Wall already laid down by King Jungle Zone. He didn't pop the BKB, so his Pulverize does get cancelled for now. Yuma with the God Strength. Gonna try and finish off Panther, but the Ice Path catches Yuma off guard. He didn't pop the BKB, and now he might live to regret it as Lal now blinks in. Yatoro blinks in as well, looking straight towards Yuma. Where is Whisper with the Black Hole? He's trying to survive Lal, but he's still dropping very, very low. Lal survives it all. Somehow Yuma still standing strong against Yatoro, but not for long. The Vi drops the arena, but it's performative. It looks good, but it doesn't do a whole lot much. Schofield in the meantime as well, trying to run around like a headless chicken. And well, a headless chicken doesn't survive for too long, so Yatoro gets a triple kill. Qualifier, nothing to cancel out that Aeon disc, so he's gonna be A-okay. They're gonna pop the Aeon disc for now, and well, Pulverize comes in from Collapse as they look to find the Sven. Yatoro though losing some HP there, but still has the Aegis, so he's fine for now. Scorpion's gonna be the first one to fall, and Yuma without the BKB, well, he's just dead meat. And so is the rest of Heroic. Yatoro just gonna clean this one up with the amp damage. Ultra kill for him. GG's get dropped, and that's it. Black Hole was not available. Whisper is probably gonna die as well. He's just, yeah, takes his hands off the keyboard, gives it to the Rampage, and that's game 1 for the side of Team Spirit here in the able to convert it into a stable enough advantage so that we compared to Collapse's 8-3 on the Slather. Yuma, okay. 1 point in the Crippling Fear as well as the Void, and Collapse, they've got no stick, so he's gonna die here. Panto might also be in some trouble. No spells available for KJ. Yuma's getting another Void up though, and Panto's probably going to be falling as well. Oh, one more right click. KJ trying to catch up. Salve is there, gets the Scatter Blast, levels it up, gets the kill. Time it, the lane gets a lot easier for the Slather to play. The TP is coming in down bottom from Schofield. King Jungles might be in some trouble, but with the rotation coming in from Schofield, they're going to be able to turn things around. Collapse in some trouble. 4-stick charge, but that's not going to be enough to keep him alive. Drops the Crush, just trying to run away, but KJ with the body blocks ensures the kill goes the way of Yuma. It's not going to get much done during the day. KJ is rotated up top. The Vi level 5 on the Darks here. Schofield, okay. Iron Shell laid out on top of him. TP coming in from Jakiro. They want to try and find this Terror Blade. In the meantime, the Queen of Pain falls in the mid lane. That was a solo kill by Lal, but up top, Yatoro. Is he gonna die here? He's very low, gonna try and deny himself, but won't succeed. The Vi gets the credit with the Iron Shell, and now Panto in some trouble as well. Ice Path laid out. Rue going in with the tag team, looking to perhaps find Schofield, and the Vi will eventually fall, and so will Schofield, making this an exchange, unless Schofield gets a deny. He does, so he's fine. KJ and Panto going at it though in the meantime, and KJ is gonna come out on top on the Snapfire, but Yatoro's coming back in. Reflection laid out. KJ desperately trying to get to the Ancients. He will deny himself. But Yuma's got the Helm of Iron Will. He's not that easy to take down. 14 armor when he's standing proximity of the tier 1, although KJ is going to be spotted. Drew with the snowball closes the gap. Shards laid out, but KJ finds an angle to try and get away, although it's not enough. Damage coming in from Yatoro with the Metamorphosis, just a bit too much. 2 points in it early on by the Vi, but the Vi brings over his real hero, and the Crush is gonna miss. He does have the wall at the ready. TP is coming in from Schofield as well, and Yuma trying to join in on the party, but it's a bit difficult. Wall laid down. I'm not too sure who's coming out on top here. There are 2 Iron Shells at play, so I imagine it should be Heroic, but the Vi might lose his life for this, and indeed he will be the first one to fall. Collapse dropping very low. Whisper finally comes in though on the Queen of Pain, gets the kill with the Sonic Wave, and there's the cancel for the TP by Schofield with the Bushwhack. They'll find Panto as well. 3 kills going the way of Heroic down bottom. The Vi offers himself up as sacrifice, so the rest of Heroic can have a good game. Whisper gets involved in 2 kills, but once again, in the X Factor, just be careful here. If he gets caught out by the coil, he is going to fall, and indeed he will be. Macropire laid down, Metamorphosis as well. Quick Kisses coming out in response, but they don't really connect onto Yatoro, so Yatoro's fine. Ice Path to cancel out the Mortimer's Kisses, and now KJ is on the run. Meanwhile, while this is happening, mid lane, nothing's going on. Okay, so back up to the top lane we go. KJ will fall. Seemed like something was going on in the mid lane, but really it's just Rue absorbing some XP. And that level 6 coming in handy for Panto. Something, threat of the Sonic Wave, something greater than. Up top though, Yatoro. Uh-oh, spotted out underneath the Observer Ward. Yuma's there with the silence. They should be able to get this Terror Blade. There's a snowball coming out onto Rue. Buying some time. Green Coil is there as well. Sunder out onto the Night Stalker, punched up in the air by the Tusk. And this gank just completely turned around thanks to the presence of mind of Rue. Knew that there would be moves being made up top, but that's such a sick 2-man Scatter Blast followed up with the Kisses. Vacuum Ball laid down as well. And well, they will ultimately lose Collapse on the Slather. Yatoro trying to TP out, but the Bushwhack's there to cancel. And Heroic, they will clean up the side of Spirit, finding themselves 3 kills for the price of 1. They lose their carry, but they get so much more. Lal wants to try and get that for him, but he will spot Yuma underneath that Watcher. Though, let's try and make a move for Yuma here. Shards blocking off his paths. No Dark Ascension at the ready. Yuma doesn't drop the crippling fear, so now he's in some trouble. Very good presence of mind from Rue. It's actually going to allow them to find Yuma again. And that is the kicker. Spirit, that might be what they were looking for here, because Heroic are running in circles around the side of Spirit for flying out on the courier. Yeah, it's an Aghanim shot. Picks that up before the Manta style. Valuing the Demon Zeal a lot more than the extra illusions. And Heroic, oh, they're gonna gate up top. They want to try and find Yotaro here, who is all by himself. Spirit, don't have a clue. Yotaro might end up falling here. There's the sharpshooter along with the Mortimer's Kisses. Get the kill. Collapse with this Blink Dagger at the ready as well. Load the Y. Gonna be an easy kill to find. He's got a Pipe of Insight just delivered out on the courier. And they will still try and make a play for him. The Pipe's gonna keep him alive for now, but with all of this magic damage and the amp damage rune, he's not gonna live. Dream Coil laid down to control the Night Stalk, prevent him from coming forward. All the Whisper with the Sonic Wave deletes one. Lal dropping very, very low, just looking to TP out in the meantime, while Collapse tries to find a return kill. He does, but it costs him his own life, and Panto will also fall. Heroic, once again, finding the return kills. Yuma needed that after those two deaths. Yotaro is also TPing down bottom. They want to try and get something done here. They're out for blood. And Heroic will also bring in the numbers. They want to hold on to this tier 1, not give it up just yet, but all King Jungles does is reveal where he is. Shot picked up from Collapse will be revealed. And that's King Jungle's dead. Schofield might be next here, but actually, no Dream Coil, and Lal does not commit with the jaunt. So, he's gonna live to tell the tale. See you're flying out on the courier. Okay, nothing for him.
Basketball, football, horse racing, rugby, cricket, or curling. But if I was, I'd bet on Radiant's top tower.
Oh, Schofield. Walrus Punch completely misses, but he's still gonna fall. But in the meantime, they found Lal in the mid lane. Not at all worth it for the side of Spirit. And Yuma, that's gonna be his Radiant's almost done. 21. Well, that's the Aegis going the way of Yuma on the Night Stalker. Oh, wait a second. No, it's not gonna go the way of Yuma, because Rue just goes in and snatches it away from Heroic. What a beautiful play coming in from the Tusk. Yuma pops his Dark Ascension, and sure, the Tusk will lose his life, but who cares? Yuma, even though he gets the kill, does not get his hands on that Aegis. And this is Team Spirit for you. Make some really sick plays, although, that said, Panto might actually end up finding King Jungles. Thanks to the pipe, though, King Jungles will survive for now. Glimmers are from Panto as well. Nice vacuum out on 2. They commit the Dream Coil on top of the Y, but the Y is very, very tanky. He's not going to go down that easy. Not until Yotaro comes in, and so does Rue on the Tusk. They're going to find this Darkseer, and they're going to be able to take down King Jungles for the low, low price of the Jakiro. And Schofield in some trouble as well as Collapse. Looks for some type of opening, but whiffs on the Crush. Didn't get off the Corrosive Haze, so Schofield gets away. Still chasing, though. Shadow Strike not going to allow him to blink, but God with that. Awesome Radiant Observer wards in the vicinity, so the smoke will break on the high ground, or will it? Rue, his smoke's not broken because KJ actually moved away, and now Yuma flies away. The Water Sponge actually comes through on the Ancient Creep. And Dream Coil's laid out on the Night Stalker. Thankfully, they've got Slada in the vicinity, so the Corrosive Haze will reveal where the Night Stalkers, and they do get the kill in the end. But that looked a bit botched there from Rue. Doesn't matter though in the end. Iron Shell, that Crimson Guard, not gonna be doing the whole lot. Lal actually sitting on the high ground here. They're going to commit the Dream Coil and potentially find Whisper here. Collapse is going to come in. The damage is there from the Snarl, or is it? It's actually not, because Whisper blinks away. Still surviving for the time being until Lal goes in. The auras from the Vi keeping Whisper alive. Whisper blinks away, but Schofield is dead. Yotaro finally comes in on the Terrorblade, and he's the one who finishes the job. Delivers the killing blow over to the Queen of Pain, Yuma. Lal probably going to look for the Parasma next. Thought of the Aghanim shot on the puck. And oh, down bottom. Two-man bushwhack coming out from the hoodwink. Sonic Wave completely off the mark, though it only catches Panto on the Jakiro. And well, it's now time to retreat here for the side of Heroic, or is it? Yuma still sticking around. They want to seem to fight this, but how are they going to do that? Collapse is here with the BKB, the corrosive base. Oh my god, completely melting the Night Stalker. Yuma is dead. The shards blocking of the Vibe. The Vibe's going to fall as well. As Heroic, they thought they had Spirit by the hip, but it's the other way around. Schofield will TP out, but it's only going to be him who survives. Well, no hesitation on Utoro's part, just commits the Metamorphosis. Gonna try and find the tier 3 as Heroic look for a backstab approach or a backstab angle, but they're gonna start by losing Schofield right off the bat. Macropie laid down defensively. Yuma still holding on to the BKB, has a nullifier, but stunned up by Collapse. He has to be very, very careful, dropping super low. Utoro's gonna find the kill. The damage coming in from the Terrorblade is a bit too much. Sonic Wave laid down, but it's too little too late. And now King is going to be in some trouble as well as Collapse looks to find him with the help of that nullifier. 4 dead for Heroic, and this just might be game. Whisper is the only survivor, and he's doing his best, but his best is not enough. As Team Spirit with the all chat, handing it back to the Vibe for the early game. As Spirit, they will win out this game. Heroic drop the double G's, and that's it. Quick 2-0 here by Team Spirit.